Power scaling is a really polarizing topic for me. When done casually, it's quite fun, but when you take it too seriously and start screaming at people online and performing calculations on pixels, you look dumb. In some verses, it can be incredibly interesting, and in some others, it's physically painful to talk about. But the crowning achievement of power scaling isn't that some conversations are actually interesting. It's agenda posting. It has become a cornerstone of the anime community. How do you even think of some of this stuff? I don't think there's any need to introduce this image because it's probably the greatest thing to ever come out of power scaling. I'm here today to show you that you can make anyone look like a fraud with this format. That's how good it is. As proof, I asked a bunch of you to give me characters to turn into potential man. Fire Fist Ace from One Piece. I didn't even need to think about this one. Meet Donuts Man. 0 good decisions, 0 on-screen wins, 7 light novel feats, 7,000 deaths caused, 700,000 donut memes. The dude just causes so much bad shit to happen. First he gets folded by Blackbeard despite being told not to chase after him. This causes a war. Then he falls for Akainu's crazy low-level rage bait despite being told not to engage with him. This loses his side of the war. I've got a little theory. Let's get him a hearing aid. It's also super easy to bring up the fact that by doing this, he threw away his own potential. Give me freedom, give me fire, give me light novel feats, or I will retire. He doesn't really do anything impressive in One Piece other than toying with fodder in Alabasta, winning his fights in flashbacks when he was 10, and cracking Yamato. You gotta go read some side story like he's Fugo. Man, Fugo would be a good potential man. Literally any side character in Solo Leveling. This comment is wrong. It's actually every side character in Solo Leveling. Meet the cheerleaders. What a cast we have. So I've even made a little challenge for you all, and that's to name 3 people here. I blurred the names just for you. 0 depth, 0 purpose, 0 screen time, 0 fans, and 1 gimmick personality each. They are built up as these forces to be reckoned with that could be significant in the future, but in the end, they are folded by a sloppy garbage version of my favourite villain ever. This is all just to upscale Jinwoo. This is what they are for. Making dog shit poo look cool. I don't think I need to elaborate on the rest of the stuff I've got. Now this one was painful to do, because I think Asa is a wonderful character, but I did that shit anyway. Now the only thing that Asa has more than panels of her tripping over is panels of her realising something. Her character has been boiled down to the TikTok femcel girl, because she's kind of autistic, I guess. Her track record, if we don't include Yoru, is prison guards. Really? Some walls? She has intestines in her head for some reason, and she got cooked by Yoru against all odds. My dumbass dog. Well, you're not giving me much to work with, are you? Am I gonna have to go find the dog? Well, we have got a lot to work with. I believe he's released an album. I want to give it a listen.
On the phone, do you cruise with my true love gate to me?
I'ma hit a lick.
This is a fucking JPEG Mafia song. Sakura. This is a classic character to hate on. She has had a real tough time, so making this one was super easy. I haven't even seen the last half of Shippuden. Meet the hairdresser. The inspiration for this one is this great scene in Chunin Exams, where instead of stabbing the people that are keeping her hostage, or like, using the kunai in any meaningful way, she cuts her hair off because that's where they were grabbing her. I mean, you can't defend that with any, like, symbolism or whatever. That has to go in this image. And then you've got the obvious stuff. Yes, her character is an extension of another dude. Yes, he is not interested in her at all. Yes, that dude is in Shodan's most homoerotic relationship with the main character. Yes, her marriage with him fails. And yes, she is the medkit of the trio. And just to sprinkle that little last bit on, let's bring up her cheerleading in the pain arc and her fight with Chio. Shisui. Well, I don't know who that is because, as stated, I haven't finished Naruto, but you pretty much made the image for me. The My Dear Friend Nokotan anime. Gladly. Meet marketing anime. I don't think I've ever been baited so hard by an anime release. I was tricked into thinking this show would be good by its pre-release ads. Honestly, after 1 year, nobody cares about this show, so if you really want more context for all this garbage, go watch this. I'm not gonna waste your time. Silent Fitz. Who the fuck is Oh. Well, this is a laughably easy one to make, but I don't really want to talk about this show. So, best I've got is that her husband is a pedophile, the entire Cook thing, an Epstein joke, an image of Karl Malone, and the fact that this outfit fucking sucks. Well, you know, I'm somewhat of an expert when it comes to this show. Meet. Damn. I got nothing. Perfect character. Guys, I can't make a potential man image of a sitting US president. Just kidding. Ha 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 ha. Sakamoto Days Anime. You guys are so nice giving me videos that I've already made. Potential shonen. First of all, I want to get the tunnel effect in there somehow, so let's just throw it in there. Another very simple, easy way to make fun of this show is the tone. It's a very strange blend of Spy X Family and One Punch Man if it took itself too seriously. Give me freedom. Give me fire. Give me another Sakamoto versus Fodder fight, or the author will be retired. I know that doesn't really relate to the anime itself, but it rhymes. Okay, now for the big one. A while before its adaptation, Sakamoto was hyped up as the next massive, beloved new shonen. There was a lot of arguing between JJK fans and Sakamoto fans. The anime finally releases. It's pretty mediocre. The Sakamoto Days manga was incredibly reliant on cool fight scenes, hype moments, and aura to make up for its lack of character writing, its simple plot, and the lack of a power system. The anime just didn't do the fights justice. It looks mediocre. Sorry for the review. If you want a simpler comparison, Sakamoto Days is the new age way of the house husband. Himouto Uramu-chan. What? No. What year do you think it is? Do you have a concussion? Shinji from Sakamoto Days. That isn't a character that exists in Sakamoto Days, but I can't make an image of this guy. Nobody likes him. Shinryaku Ika Musume. Dude, first of all, just call it Squid Girl. Let's not be weird about it. Second of all, I had never seen this in my life. Well, I guess the best thing to do here would just be to actually watch this thing. That shit was pretty good, actually. 7 out of 10.